Hi and welcome back to Normski TV. It's been a few days since I've done any uploading with regards to the Transfer Daily. Last week I went for my second jab and basically it kind of knocked me for six. So listen, I've had the second one, so fine, back rolling. Then Monday, Tuesday, totally busy. I had a wedding to go to on the Tuesday. Just wasn't able to do any uploading, and obviously yesterday was just difficult, just really difficult to try and get anything out. But obviously I'm going to try and do something today, and hopefully you accept my apologies, and we'll just talk about news that's dominating right now. I mean, obviously, we are looking at all things Arsenal with regards to the transfer. But Messi, breaking news in the last hour or so. Messi is leaving Barcelona. Now, last season there was that big tug of war with regards to Messi wanted to leave Barcelona last summer, and it was going backwards and forward, and we thought that was it, the end of an era. And then they sorted it out. Obviously, he was in his last year of his contract, and now it's come today, announced by loads of outlets. Obviously, Sky News has broke it as well, that Barcelona, I'm going to just read it out, Barcelona have announced that Lionel Messi will be leaving the club effective immediately. Wow. It says Barca confirmed that Messi will roll credits on his stunning 17-year stint at the new camp. At first, it looked like the two sides were close to an agreement over a new 5-year contract that would see the star taking a 50% pay cut. I remember them talking about that. Obviously, the guy was on a lot of money. He was on about £100 million a year. I think his monthly salary, weekly salary, was something like £600,000 plus a week. It's a lot of money. And the situation with the Spanish clubs, the Italian clubs right now, financially they have been pretty much hit, and basically they just can't afford to keep Messi. Obviously they went for 50% with financial fair play and everything. Barcelona looked at their books and they would have to cut their wage bill by a whopping £200 million. Wow, mad, absolutely mad. Just going to carry on reading, because however negotiations fell through in a meeting on Thursday, and thus the Argentinian international is now officially up for grabs. Wow. And I see FC Barcelona tweeted that out. He's leaving, and it's an end of an era. Where can he go? Potentially what clubs are out there that can afford Lionel Messi? You'd think straight away Man City. Obviously, Man City have just spent 100 million on Grealish. They're looking to go for Harry Kane, who's 28, going to be 29. Tottenham are asking for 150 mil plus. Listen, it's going to be interesting. PSG would probably be the only club that would be able to probably afford Lionel Messi, because obviously he's going to be a free agent, and they've strapped with money. They've got lots of cash, so he could go PSG, or he may go to probably a Saudi club, or go back to Argentina. Who knows? But would he come to the Premier League? I know Arsenal was linked with him once in its early days. But listen, forget that. Arsenal right now are not even at the table when it comes to these big boys. He's 34 years old, and to take him on a new contract, even what Barcelona negotiated with him, 50%. Yeah, you're talking £50 million a year. Still a lot of money. Still an awful lot of money to be paying a 34-year-old Lionel Messi. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Everybody is talking about it right now. All the YouTube stations, all the outlets are talking about it. Where will Lionel Messi go? Yeah, we're going to have to watch this space. The transfer window is hotting up. Lots of things are happening this week. We're going to talk about Arsenal and the situation with us trying to go for James Maddison. Now it's said that we'd put in a bid for him and that bid was rejected. Arsenal were trying to offer players, cash plus players, and basically Leicester want the money. They want 60 to 70 mil. Now Arsenal need to find the money. If Leicester not looking at any of our players and don't want to negotiate with any of our players, I don't feel that none of our players are going to be good enough to come and play for them or worth the value, then they're saying we want cash for James Maddison. Now it would be great if we could get him. It would be a stellar signing. And can Arsenal do it? They're not giving up. Brendan Rodgers came out and said that as far as he's concerned after their pre-season game that he is likely to stay. Nobody's told him any different, but that doesn't mean to say that he's definitely staying. If the right offer comes in, which is anywhere between 60 to 70 million pounds, then I'm sure Leicester will accept. Leicester are known for letting go at least one big player and letting go for a lot of money. Harry Maguire was one. You had Mahrez a couple of seasons ago. So we'll have to wait and see, and we'll just have to watch this space concerning James Maddison. Listen, it would be good if we can get the guy. He would bring creativity, goals in the midfield. And so we'll just have to just wait and see what happens. Now, situation is with Joe Willock that Arsenal have agreed with Newcastle for £25 million. Now, it's really now down to the player whether he wants to leave Arsenal and go to pastures new. He will definitely be playing. He will get first team. He'll be playing literally first team. He's the one that's kept Newcastle in the league to a degree, and £25 million. Listen, I would say Joe Willock's probably worth a little bit more, but listen, I'd take it and try and put that money towards a James Maddison deal. It's a difficult one because he's an ALN boy and he's been with the club since he was knee high, and now a lot of fans mixed feelings about it. But listen, if we really want to move forward, then we have to do it. At the moment, Arsenal are struggling to get rid of players. Obviously, we've looks like we're signing Granit Xhaka to a new deal. We can't get rid of Hector Bellerin at the moment. Don't know what's happening with that. But listen, it is what it is at the moment, and that's where we are struggling right now. You're seeing other clubs around us just literally, Charlie, Danny Ings, going to Aston Villa, just like that. Leon Bailey. They are building a squad and building a good team, and we need to make sure that we're building. Yes, we've got Ben White, we've got Lokonga, we've got Tevez, but we need to get the likes of James Maddison. If we can get him, I think Arsenal are going to keep these their number one, their Arsenal's number one target, and they're going to go for it. I do believe they're going for it. Arsenal have got the money, but we just quibbling, over the. I don't know what it is when it comes to negotiations with Arsenal. We just don't do it the right way. We seem to be very backwards when it comes to that. All the other clubs, bang, all sorted. So, we'll hope and see and wait and see, and let's hope that something happens. But anyway, let's move on quickly. Now, the situation with the Lautaro Martinez, obviously Arsenal linked with him. They would rather, Inter Milan would rather sell Lautaro Martinez as opposed to Lukaku, who Chelsea are strongly linked with. And the likelihood, from what Fabrizio Romano is saying, that the likelihood is that Romelu Lukaku could be the one that goes to Chelsea. I think Chelsea probably going to put in a bid of excess of 120 mil. Now, if that happens, then he's going to go. Inter Milan fans are not happy, but listen, if they can get that money, Arsenal got out quick. If you want Lautaro Martinez, then you need to put the money on the table, and we got that kind of money. We're talking 70 odd million again for Lautaro Martinez. It's a striker, could get us goals, but it means we're gonna have to offload players like Lacazette. We've been touting them around, even possibly looking at a swap deal, but they're not interested in that. Again, they want cash as well. So it's going to be a difficult situation with trying to get these players, trying to land these big time players. That's what Arsenal need to. For us to get to the next level, we need to land in people like Lautaro Martinez, James Maddison. These are the sort of people that we need to be landing. Now, there's talk about us looking still at the Ramsdale but the other player from Sheffield United, I can't remember, Sanderberg, 50 million double deal. I'd seriously look. Why are we spending that sort of money, especially on Ramsdale? Onana at the moment, the deals fell through with Leon. Can we possibly wait for him? We've got Bert Leno playing for us. He looks like he's going to stay. But after seeing that display against Chelsea in the pre-season, I'm not too sure. But we really do need to be sorting out our goalkeeping situation. That is going to be another situation that we need to make sure we've got covered. Just trying to move as quick as possible. In terms of Usama, a lot, his representative were asking why on earth are we going for Maddison? They thought that we're going to be interested in Usama. He's going to be considerably a lot cheaper, £25 million, plays in that number 8 role. He's good, he's creative, he's a skillful player, and he's young as well, and he'd be considerably a lot cheaper. Will it be him? Don't know the situation with Martin Odegaard, because we're hearing that Ancelotti wants to keep him, so that may not happen. So our attention will have to be either turned to Usama or, as we said, a James Maddison. So we have to wait and see concerning that situation. Reece Nelson. Just moving along here quick. Reece Nelson, we're hearing that this is from 90 Plus, that Berlin are interested in taking Reece Nelson, possibly on a loan deal with an option to buy. They're saying that he's falling out with the North London club. But look, I just think he's just not getting any game time. He did play at what was the name of the club that he played at? It was 3 seasons ago. He was on loan to Offenheim 3 seasons ago, and obviously seeing him playing in the Bundesliga, they've sort of kept their options open for him. So we'll have to wait again and see what happens with that. We do, as I said, need to get rid of a lot of players, and I'm hoping that we can get this guy off our books, just get him game time, and then hopefully if he does well out there, then they need to buy him. I just don't see Reece Nelson progressing with Arsenal. He's been with us long enough, but he just doesn't seem like he's going to cut it with us. Another situation is the Gumari's update. Again, Arsenal are preparing apparently an opening offer of 30 million euros, which is 25.6 million pounds for Leon ace Bruno Guimaraes. And this is according to Globo Esporte. Guimaraes is one of the Gunners' top transfer targets and plays in that midfield. Obviously, with Thomas Partey out, Granit Xhaka's back, I still feel we need legs in there. I'm not going to trust El Nene, just can't trust him. This guy would be good. And young, 23 years old. And we've been interested in a while. And, interest did surface a couple of days ago. And maybe there's a chance that Arsenal can go back in again and try and see if we can get this Brazilian. Good player. We need legs in the middle of the field. I think where we are falling down right now is in our midfield. The striking department, yes, Barry needs to step up. Lacazette the same. Obviously, don't know what's happening with Nketiah, whether he's going to leave the club or not. Balogun obviously has just signed a new deal, so he will probably get some game time, but not to the level of, say, the likes of Aubameyang. You've got Martinelli still to come back, so we'll have to wait and see concerning that. I think that really is it for now. But as I said, the news that's really dominating is that Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona. Can you believe it? What club can he go to? I'm dreaming. Please come to Arsenal. Listen, mate. That ain't ever going to happen. That ain't going to happen. As I said, Arsenal, we've got a long way before we get back to the elite table. A very long way to go. And again, I get frustrated with this club because, yes, we've brought in 3 players, but I still don't feel we've done enough in this transfer window. And I think in order for us to get have a decent. We need to be getting those targets. Right back situation. You know, we can't get rid of like Tabellerin. That means that our chance of probably going for players like Max Aarons is going to be really difficult. Lamptey from Brighton. These are some of the players that we really need to come in here. You know, we're going to be relying on Chambers. Cedric Suarez, I know, is being linked with a Turkish club. I think it's Fenerbahce. Sayed Kolasinac is also linked with a move away. So many players to get off our books, and it's just really absolutely frustrating. But listen, we just have to wait and see. We'll just have to watch this space and see what happens. Hopefully we'll hear some sort of kind of real positive news towards the end of the week. Not only that, we're only 8 days or so away from our first game away to Brentford. Premier League is back. Hopefully we're doing obviously I'll still be doing my transfer daily, but I'll be doing my previews and reviews of the games, match previews and reviews of the games and player ratings. So look out for that as well. In terms of the watch-alongs at the moment, I want to see how that goes. Obviously, I want to do it with somebody else, but if they're not available, then it's going to be a little bit difficult. But listen, we'll just wait and see what happens. It's difficult doing this whole YouTube thing, but listen, stay with me. We're at 148, as I said, guys. Please get me to 150, and then we'll see where we go from there. Guys, please like, subscribe if you're new, share, and I'll see you on the next Transfer Daily. Take care.